Welcome to Cutting Edge.
A couple of days ago we did carnitas, so now it's time for burritos.
The roots of burritos go back thousands of years, as it was a common practice among the Mesoamerican cultures to use corn tortillas to wrap foods.
Stay tuned. First step, I have a pot of water here warming up, and I have half a kilo of pinto beans. They have been soaking in water since yesterday, and they will need to go in our water here because they need to boil for probably 2 hours before they are soft. To the water I'm adding 3 cloves of garlic and 1.5 teaspoons of salt for now. And we're just gonna give that a stir and bring it to a boil. And then we leave it for a couple of hours. Our beans are almost ready. Now it's time to get started on our onions. I have here a sauté pan. I'm gonna add a splash of olive oil. And then I have 1 finely chopped red onion. You could use white onion depending what you like. The red onions are a bit milder in taste, but if you enjoy that really pungent onion flavor, then use a white onion. And we're just gonna let this fry here till it becomes see-through, like translucent. Then we're gonna add our beans and we're gonna strain them out. Don't take them to a colander and lose the water. We want to save the bean water because we need that to soften this up a little bit, but we need to know how much. Let me crank up the heat a little bit here. There we go. It's perfect. There we go. Let's fry this up a bit. And you see the garlic, that will just mash into the sauce and give a lot of flavor. They've been boiling there together with the beans. It's going to be really nice. Let's add a little bit of the liquid. And then we take our potato masher and we start mashing the beans. You could take it to a blender and make it into a really smooth paste, which somebody do. I'm not a big fan of that. I like them to be a little bit chunky so you still have the texture of beans in there. We need to add some water to make this a little bit thinner. There we go. And then just keep mashing until you have the right consistency that you like. Now this is the texture I like. As said, you can keep going as long as you want. Let me just taste it for salt. Add needs salt. Good extra pinch of salt here. And our beans are ready, and then it's burrito time. Let's build it up. We're gonna start with a little bit of our refried beans here. In the bottom, spread it out. Like this. Nice, beautiful. And then some of our beautiful Mexican rice. Ah, that looks good. And it smells excellent, actually. And then we have some of our carnitas.
You can see below the links to these episodes.
Of course.
The Mexican theme episodes.
The Mexican theme, yeah. Then we're going to give it a little bit of guacamole.
Make sure you can roll, huh?
I think I'm on the edge here, but I hope I can make it work. And a little bit of pico de gallo because we need a little bit of acidity in here.
Plus my favorite.
Excellent, yes. And then some shredded cheese.
But check how colorful it is.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Excellent.
Looks beautiful.
I think that's the equivalent to the Greek souvlaki kind of thing, right?
Let's see if we can roll this thing because it got a little bit stuffed here, but no, it's going.
Well,
it's going.
Lucius.
It's Lucius, that's for sure. There we have our nice burrito. Let's get it on the flat top so we can fry it off a little bit and melt the cheese. So, now you get to choose beef tallow, chili oil, or olive oil.
Are you crazy? Obviously, olive oil. I don't want any beef tallow or any spicy chili or that. A little bit.
Yeah, no. And then we're just going to let that brown up a little bit here, like that. Let's take a look on this. That's what we're looking for. Nice and brown. Perfect. Let me bring it over. Let me see here. Now look at that gorgeous baby. Now it's very warm, but let me cut it. Look at that beauty.
Well, let's try our fast food.
Fast food? This is 7 days of cooking. Are you crazy?
Yeah, but you eat it fast.
Okay, that's true.
The way it's wrapped.
You go first.
We're still very warm. Great combination of so many things. Very, very nice.
Very nice.
It's sublime.
Carnitas Mexican rice, some melted cheese, guacamole. What's not to love here? I mean, this is a really good recipe.
It's excellent. Who's your cook?